I used to hate November. It's cold, it's bare, it's dark, it's the start of cold and flu season. And despite all of that, everyone is trying to push through and be busy and get all their goals accomplished before things slow down for the holidays or before the end of the year. And while November still is not my favorite month, I'm learning how to find comfort in it, to embrace the slowness, because it really is nature's way of telling us it's time to slow down. So today I'm going to share some of the ways we can all say no in November and honor our needs and true energy. Hi, I'm Kathleen, and welcome to a safe space where I'll help you reconnect to your true needs and find calm and clarity. So if that's something you're interested in, subscribe, grab a drink, maybe a cozy blanket, and let's get started. So this is your sign to slow down and embrace No-vember, because it really is nature trying to tell us that, like how it's trying to preserve its energy and just be calmer and more still while it cools down, we are meant to do the same. It's about saying no to the shoulds, no to the expectations that are being put on you and that maybe you've been living by for years, and saying no to pushing through just because everybody else is doing it. We are meant to do less. For years, every time November, even sometimes October would come around, the cooler months, at least in North America and Canada, I would think that something was wrong with me. I would feel lower energy, less motivation, but at the same time, work would pick up. I was a manager, and so it was time to do performance reviews, and we were trying to motivate our teams to hit all of our goals by the end of the year. And I even went to the doctor a few different times asking them, like, what's wrong with me? There must be something wrong with my iron levels or something else, because I am just so tired. But the truth is, it was my body's way, and still is my body's way, of telling me it's time to slow down. It is not time to push through, even though that's what society and so many companies and even schools try to tell us to do. So today I'm going to share with you some of the ways that you and I together can say no in November. Because the other night, while I was just dreading November and dreading the short days and the long nights and the darkness and the coldness, I realized that I can very much reframe how I feel about November, and for the first time maybe ever, embrace the slowness of the month. So I'm going to be looking at my journal today and sharing with you what I jotted down and ways we can say no together. And at the end of the day, it's about saying no to what drains you and yes to what nourishes you. I'm going to be sharing ideas that I feel resonate with me and what I've seen resonate with other women. But if you want more inspiration or to be able to connect with what truly drains and nourishes your energy, I'll link my free guide below that goes into exactly this. But otherwise, let's get into it. So here are 10 things I wrote down that we can say no to in November. No to intense workouts, and yes to intentional movement. So I'm not saying that you can't ever do intense workouts in the month of November, but it's really about pushing your body less during this time. If you truly feel energized and like you want to do a HIIT workout or sprints, do it. But if in any way your body is feeling like it needs more ease, it needs more safety, instead try doing things like walking, yoga, stretching, ways to show your body it's safe and it can slow down. Next, say no to expectations of success and what you think you need to achieve, and instead say yes to being and living in alignment and really understanding what your version of success is, especially for this month. When we push through for November and into December, trying to get all things done that we didn't get this year, it's first a false timeline most of the time. Why do we have to get those things done by the end of the year? And second, it's not honoring your energy. And so if you're pushing through, you're causing your body to lead to burnout. And so the holidays come around and you really just need the rest. But imagine if you rest more now, how energized you'll be in January to actually start working on the things that you want to work on and come back more refreshed than you ever have before. Next, say no to stressful holiday shopping and yes to purposeful gifting, or think of it as presence over presence. I see so many women stressing over all of the gifts that they have to get for other people. And while it is thoughtful and caring to get gifts for the people that you care about, I think we put so much unnecessary pressure on ourselves to get the perfect gift or to spend a lot of money, where instead, if you spend time with the people you care about, so be present with them, or if you give them a present that is thoughtful, so maybe it's a meaningful picture in a picture frame or a note to show them that you care, that will go such a long way in deepening your connection and reminding them that you truly care about them. That'll help take off so much of the stress of shopping and buying and seeing your bank account and your credit card debt add up. So instead, find purpose and meaning in what you offer to the people you care about this holiday season. Next, say no to working when it's dark and yes to honoring the light. So our brains are wired to take in information from how dark or light it is outside. And if you continue or regularly work while it's dark outside, so here that can be as early as 4:30 in the month of December, if you're working during that time, it's signaling to your body that we are meant to work when it's dark, but it's overriding your body's need to rest when it's dark. Because generally, when it's dark outside, we are meant to rest, we are meant to sleep. And so instead of being in front of our computer and that blue light, take it as a sign to close your laptop and rest for the rest of the night. Because in the end, again, that's going to honor your energy, nourish yourself, and you'll be able to come back more refreshed the next day. And a quick note in here, not everybody will agree with some of these things we say no to this month, and that is okay. So many other people are not living based on their true needs. But the fact that you're here and still watching this shows me that you are ready to honor your needs and your energy. Okay, so the next one, say no to plans because you feel like you should, and instead say yes to staying home and getting cozy. So there can be a lot of events happening in November. Maybe it's early holiday events. But if in any way you feel like you should be attending something, but you feel so tired and drained by the idea of doing it, or you know that when you come home you'll be incredibly drained, instead take that as a sign and permission to instead say no and stay home. Because this is one of the most coziest times of year. And so maybe making a tea for yourself, cuddling under a blanket is actually exactly what your body needs. Even maybe spending that time with one or two of your closest friends or people you care about will go so much further in nourishing your energy than a larger event could. Next, say no to new clothes just because it's trendy or on season or whatever they say these days, and yes to necessity or what truly feels good on your body. I used to get caught up in that trap so often. The ads are so good at making you feel like you need to buy more every single season. But here's a gentle challenge. Instead of hitting the purchase button, take a quick look at your closet and see what you already have. What cozy sweaters do you have? What cozy pants or sweatpants? because it's more likely than not that you already have a bunch of things that can help make you feel nourished, help make you feel comfortable in your own home, in your own body. And those ads telling you that you need to buy more are going to come, but they're going to come less the less you click on them and the more confident you feel in what you already have. Next, say no to pushing through when you have a cold, and yes to resting as long as you need. I have another video that I can link here on how to be kind to yourself when you're sick, because we are so used to wanting to push through when we come down with a cold, especially during this cold and flu season. But the more you honor your body and the more you actually rest, take those sick days, log off, disconnect, you will heal so much faster and you're less likely to get sick in the future. Next, say no to being cooped up inside, and yes for connecting with nature no matter the weather. So yes, we can embrace that coziness and sit under a blanket and drink some warm tea, but it's still important to get outside and connect with the grounding element of nature. I know that for many years I never really wanted to walk outside in November because, at least where I live, it's cold and dark. But the other day, I was walking through a forest and I noticed how beautiful the trees still are, even when they don't have leaves on them. I still was looking up at them and still in awe of their beauty and feeling connected to something greater than me. Not to mention that if you're walking among nature, that bilateral stimulation of your feet hitting the ground is another way to make your nervous system feel safe. So put on some warm jackets, some warm hats, and get outside and connect with nature. And the last one is say no to letting the dark consume you, especially in the mornings, and say yes to creating light. When I'm waking up around 7 a.m., it is still dark outside, and that is signaling to our bodies that it's still time for rest. So it is incredibly difficult to get out of bed. In an ideal world, we would be waking up with the sun. So again, here that's closer to 8 a.m. One logistical barrier I have in my life is that my toddler wakes up early, around 6 or 7 a.m. And so, in order to make those wake ups easier for me and to show my body that it's safe, we can move slowly, we can ease into our day, instead of having a sudden alarm go off, I have a sunrise alarm clock. I have birds tweeting, and the light gradually goes on. It shows my body that it's slowly time to wake up rather than the sudden noise of an alarm. It shows your body from the start that it's safe to just be today. I'd love to hear any other ideas you have for ways to say no or embrace No-vember, so comment below. And I know a lot of this can be easier said than done, so I am here for you. I'll link below some of my resources as well as one-on-one sessions because I am here for you. And I'll see you soon.